Before you begin cooking, make sure you've read your recipe, make sure you've gathered your equipment, and you've gathered all of your ingredients before you begin cooking. And as always, have parent permission and their supervision. Welcome back to the kitchen, ladies and gentlemen. Just remember, when we're cooking, you always want to make sure that you have parent permission and you do it under their supervision. And today, what we're going to be doing is roasting off some Brussels sprouts. Roasting is typically done at a higher temperature than baking, so we're going to start the process about 400 degrees and go a little bit higher. So that means my oven has already been properly preheated, and what I'm going to do at this point is just go ahead and begin prepping my Brussels sprouts. Hopefully you can see them here. Again, underneath my cutting board I do have a paper towel. I am going to take my chef knife, and remember, since we are using a chef knife, again, make sure you have permission. I'm going to remove the stem, and then I'm going to cut them in half, like so, until I have all of my Brussels sprouts ready for roasting. Now that we have our Brussels sprouts prepared and cut up and prepared, what we're going to do is add a little garlic powder, black pepper, some kosher salt, and a little red pepper flakes, and we're going to toss them with a little extra virgin olive oil. So we're going to do about 2 tablespoons worth of olive oil, a pinch of red pepper flakes because we do not want them to be overwhelmingly spicy, 1 pinch or 1 teaspoon of kosher salt, 1 teaspoon of black pepper, which would be about 1 pinch. Now I do like a little black pepper, so I'm going to put just a little bit more, and then 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, which would be a couple shakes. Take our rubber spatula, we're going to toss them in the oil. And the recipe that we have, we're going to finish them with a little balsamic glaze. So I have my roasting pan ready. I'm going to pour my Brussels sprouts onto my roasting pan, and what I'm going to do is spread them out, because if you keep them close together, then they will steam versus roast, and we want the nice brown caramelization on our Brussels sprouts versus them steaming. So you keep that in mind when preparing your Brussels sprouts. So we're going to put these in the oven, and they're going to roast for about 15 to 20 minutes, and then we'll check them. At this point, ladies and gentlemen, our Brussels sprouts have roasted, and all we have left to do is add our balsamic glaze to them. Now you can make your own homemade balsamic glaze by reducing balsamic vinegar to make it, or you can do the cheat way, which is what I'm doing by using store-bought balsamic glaze.